Okay, so we continue. Actually, when you get to your slide, you will see that this is exactly the same results that we have over there. So let's go down and look at what we are asked to do next. There are a few instructions over here, so we are going to have to go through slowly so that we grab what we are asked to do exactly. So basically, when you read through all that, what it says is to write a query that search for a word clean with additional characters after it. It is in the description column with biological contamination greater than 0.01 and yet results set to clean. So all it means is that when you go to the database without the filter that we provided over here, you will see that let me look at this. This is from the well pollution table. So let me bring the well pollution table here. You can see in instances where you have figures that are, let's see if we can spot them, one or two of them, and then use it as an example. Where can we see this? We have some of the results actually. Okay, so let's look at this. Here you can see the description is clean bacteria blah blah blah, and look at the score, a whopping 38.467, and yet it is described as clean. This will be some kind of error in our data, and which we will have to fix. So let's go and see how we get that done in our work. So here we're asked to write a query that search for word clean with additional characters after it. So that means the clean is beginning the expression, and there are other words or characters after the clean inside the description column. And then what again are we going to look for? With biological contamination greater than 0.01 and yet the result is clean. So we are looking at three elements within the pollution well pollution table as it is here. Now you will see that we are asked to look for where we can find a situation the word clean is beginning an expression, not the one that is standing alone, but it may be standing alone, but then if you go to the biological column, the figure here may be bigger or greater than 0.01, and then yet it is considered clean. So we have to write a code to fetch all such data, because when we scroll down here, we at least spotted one or two that has that problem. Working with over thousands of data or rows, definitely you can be sure that there are a few more hidden inside this particular data set which we have to look for. So we can do that by simply inputting this code or query. So we say select all from well pollution where description like clean, then you put the percentage. Now that means that the word clean begins and then there will be other characters or expression after that. So that's why you have this in the quotation marks. And the second condition is that the biological must be greater than 0.01. Okay, and then I think there was something more, but which we can look at in the subsequent ones. So let's look at, just execute this one and then let's look at it. So here we are. You can see in these instances we have clean bacteria here, and then look at the score 38.467, yet it is described as clean. you have here the same 49.4281 described as clean. Okay, so although we didn't put the extra layer in there, we still have our answer correct. In other queries, you can actually add the or expression and then together with the end, so you can fix an or expression here. Let's see how it goes here if we put or expression, that is the results column here. So results is equal to clean. Okay, so this, when you are using the or expression, you know that you have to put both into bracket, and then the end will stand aside waiting. Okay, so let's execute this and see if we have super. So you can see that we have the same results that is showing here. In some other cases, you can see that we actually have the result showing clean, but the biological is what is 35, which is greater. Okay, and then the name doesn't begin with clean, so probably that is why we take it off, so that we can have all that results just as we have been asked to do. So I'll take this one off, at least you see how it works. So with this, we know that we have a couple of results that are showing this, and if you want to find the number of rows like we did already, you know what to do. Now let's come to the next thing we are asked to do. Say write a query that fixes all records that mistakenly have clean bacteria E. coli to update to bacteria E. coli, and so on and so forth. So let's go and then come back in the next video. We are going to tackle just that, and then we move step by step. Thank you.